I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's got room. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 75 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Brought down by Trey.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
Wilson's pass.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They run for it with Carson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now Wilson on 1st down. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 45 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, Bridgewater. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 75 yards. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Seahawks. First and 10 at the 11.
They'll run on first down. Carson, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Here's second and 2 now from the 3.
It's a gain of 8.
Now it's Carson, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
The score, Seahawks 14, Panthers 13.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys.
This is intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
14, Panthers 13.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. And Pete Carroll throwing down near the goal line and it not turning out well. I think we've seen that before.
Feels like a flashback, doesn't it? You go back to the Super Bowl against the Patriots, and everybody expected them to run the ball, and they didn't throw it. Crucial interception that ended the game essentially for them. I think everyone thinks they're going to run it every single time now. That's just not going to be the case.
Here it's a costly fumble. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
Picked up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Bridgewater. And Thomas has it. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Bridgewater now. Open man is Robbie Anderson. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
3rd down.
Bridgewater. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Good. Makes the score Seahawks 21, Panthers 13. Jason Myers to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Bridgewater, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Thomas, the intended target. 3rd down here.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
5-yard line.
It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
It's 2nd and 8.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. From the 35 on 2nd down, Bridgewater. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Then he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater got his target, Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
That certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater complete on the quick throw to Moore. Touchdown, Carolina! DJ Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. picked off by Troy Pride. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Christian McCaffrey.
The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
Diggs on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
this is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
He's going to look deep for more. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On second down, it's Carson, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. This is Carson. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They run again with Carson, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They needed a yard. They got it. First down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Carson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, it's Carson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Darius Taylor on the tackle.
Darius Taylor there in to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 42. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now.
3rd and 2.
Now it's Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. That's good for a Carolina first. Bridgewater to Moore. This is McCaffrey. Tackle made by Rasheem Green.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he'll air this one. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15.
A gain of 45 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. Bridgewater to throw it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Teddy Bridgewater able to hook up with DJ Moore. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without them, they're not winning this game.
Switch. Check 43. Check 9. 57, Mike 57. I'm here on the deck.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Here's Bridgewater. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watch out. Jim. Check.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. They'll try the left side. Carson fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
He's brought down by Shaq.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Play action. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
Brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They go play action with Wilson. And caught left side, Olsen. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Greg Olsen.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's Carson. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. This throw complete, Wilson finding Lockett. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
54, right there, 54.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to win the football game. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Bridgewater to throw. And this is caught. He hits more. He's at the 30. 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Slide to kick off for Carolina.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The free safety, Trey Boston, there to knock it away.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
46-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. Well, probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
32. Seahawks.
The clock showing 19 seconds to go.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And the Panthers are going to recover here. That should be enough to get them the victory. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay.